Hello again. Right, still working on our review of Chapter 6 and Rational Expressions. And this time we are in Section 6.2 on the concept of finding the least common denominator of a rational expression. So this is all going to be based on the fact that if I want to add or subtract a rational expression, I need to have the same denominator. If I don't have the same denominator, then I need to find one and make all of the fractions have it. So for instance, if I just had these two terms, now I'm not trying to add or subtract right now, I'm just trying to identify the least common denominator. So if these were my two terms, again, notice that this is not adding or subtracting, it's a comma, that's the difference. If these were my two terms that I have, and I was wanting to figure out the LCD, I would do this through factoring again. Just factor, factor, factor. This bottom factor here is factored completely. This top one, or sorry, this bottom here is also factored completely. So if I were to identify the LCD, I would say, hey, both denominators need to have this factor and this factor. So this would be the LCD. Not too bad, they're already factored. But what if we had a example like this instead? And I just want to know the LCD here. Okay, so again, this was already factored, but here these are not. So I need to factor this. So I'm going to go through my factor completely steps. There's no GCF here. This is a two-term polynomial, and it is a difference of a perfect square and a perfect square. So this is going to factor to t plus 5, t minus 5. This is how long I wish we had until the coronavirus was over. Haha. Okay, and then we have factoring this is a three-term polynomial, no GCF, so I'm just going to use hippobuts. So this would factor to a t minus 5 and a t plus 2 because these multiply to the negative 10 and sum to the negative 3. Now, when I'm looking at this, all I'm literally asking is, hey, this term right here has a t minus 5. It also has a t plus 5, but it does not have a t plus 2. And this term right here has a t minus 5 and a t plus 2, but it does not have a t plus 5. So these right here are the missing factors for each fraction. Notice they're different. Each fraction will be missing something different. But what does this mean? This means that my LCD for these two terms is equal to t plus 5, t minus 5, and t plus 2. This is the LCD. Again, we're not being asked to multiply by missing factors. We're not being asked to do anything. We just want to find the least common denominator. We do that by factoring.